Hello guys, welcome to Moonvale. I haven't played this in a while, so I'm gonna play this today. But I don't remember what we did last time. The music is so good though. Okay, let's go. See what's going on with this story. Okay. What bit do we have to see? They used to burn human bodies in the old ovens in the basement. Let's read this all again. Should we read this all again to see, like, because I forgot something awful occurred here behind closed doors. Police tape hanging on the door to room 04 and the hotel closed off to the public for ages. It all looks like Greenside Motel became host to a terrible crime. Red log, what happened here? OMG, so scary. My friend said they closed, but I didn't know. Wait. I didn't know it because of the crime. What exactly did your friend tell you? When did you find this out? Maybe half an hour ago. Not much, but she said it's sad because it's got like a good reputation in Red Log. I see. Thanks anyway. I heard from a few people, but the story changes every time. Then just tell me the story that sounds the most believable to you. If you're okay, make it short. A group of friends went there for a weekend. They partied, got drunk, and had fun. And then something happened. No idea what exactly, but one of the girls had to be taken to the hospital. Oh. And you know someone who works at the hospital, right? Yes, my cousin. So maybe it was an accident. But then why would the police seal off the room? I heard about it, but do I know what exactly happened? No, sir, but I'm ready to find out with you. Well, this is exciting. Serious crime in Red Log, and we're live at the scene. Oh, this is so cool. That's a morbid way of looking at things. Well, the police can't have come far with investigations, or they would have told the public. You maybe take a few pictures, or wait, even better, could you make a video? That would be awesome. Guys, come on, this is a crime scene, don't forget that. Guys, this is giving me the shivers. My uncle wanted to come and visit last week, and we wanted to get him a room there, like we always do. The green side seems to be pretty popular. Well, it's past its prime, to be honest. True crime. You see, CSI isn't done with the crime scene yet, right? Because that's what it means when the crime scene is still sealed off. If I were you, I wouldn't touch anything. The tape isn't really attached to anything anymore. I think it's been here for a while now. Guys, I just googled this and I can't find anything. I know, I checked it too. Are you feeling what I'm feeling? We're onto something big here. Nobody should sleep at Greenside. What do you mean? So basically, we just have to find out someone who is staying at the motel while all this happened, right? Good luck. You'll only reach people from Red Log on here, and people from Red Log don't stay at the green side. Then we'll need some more other hashtags. Investigation, private detective, mystery at motel, Red Log traveler, green side murder at green side traveler, vacation in Red Log. Didn't someone mention their uncle was about to stay at green side? What about him? Does he know anything? You're right, but the other comments sort of drowned them out. Yes. Hey, that was me. I was only told my uncle wasn't coming. Maybe the motel canceled on him last minute. I can call him if you want. Thanks, that would be a lot of help. If you have a bad dream at Greenside Motel, it will become reality. True story. Didn't they only just renovate the whole place? They started, yeah, but that was years ago and years ago. They probably ran out of money halfway through. Happens all the time. I heard they were closed down too, but the reason is always something different. Sometimes it's new and sometimes the town shut down. Sometimes even murder. I don't know what to believe anymore. I didn't see the thing with the police tape. I've just come back from training and they're talking about nothing else. I bet this isn't the first murder at the place. Murder? Are we sure it was murder? Maybe something happened while they were renovating. I mean, you might laugh, but accidents like that happen quicker than you think. Can none of you read? When the police seals off a room, then the room is a crime scene. It's obvious. We can quit with this accident nonsense. I don't know about you, but I've always thought the green side was kind of weird. You're not alone. I had a job in there once, years ago. I don't think I'm allowed to say too much. I don't think I'm allowed to say too much about it, but I had a funny feeling the whole time. Wait, guys. They used to burn human bodies down in the old ovens in the basement. Is that so? Yes, it is. My great-grandma was still around when they did that. They always saw the fog in the forest, but it wasn't the fog. It was smoke from the oven. That sounds like you saw in a movie. These stories usually have some truth to them. I think it's worrying anyway. What do you think? They usually do have some truth. Is that it? Oh, did they reply? Ah, this reminds me of back in the day. I always loved it when there was a new story going around. We were obsessed with them as kids. Okay, guys, I spoke to my uncle. Okay. Great, what did he say? He doesn't know anything. He planned his vacation for somewhere else this year. Never booked at the GS. Sorry. I wish I could have been more help. Oh well, too bad. Never mind. It was worth a try. I had something happen while they were renovating. Apparently they found something really bad. What did they find? The owner's lost wife bricked into the wall. Holy shit, that is insane. Hey Bree, are you F4M? Oh, is he asking me if I'm a girl or guy? FY. Obviously, if my name is Bree. New chat request. Hi. Hello? Sorry for just barging in like this, but I saw your story. You mean the green side one? Yes, exactly that one. Well, I might have something that could interest you. Great, tell me. Your story reminded me of something. Just say it. You're not from Red Log, are you? No, enough. Never been there either. Oh. You know, growing up here, you hear a lot about the green side. Sure, most of it is total nonsense, but there are some stories that might have some truth to them. What do you mean? You haven't had a lot to do with the GS yet, I can tell. Green side, yeah. You know, something weird happened to my mom at the green side back in the day. My dad told me the story years ago. I think he wanted to hold it against her somehow after the divorce, but never mind about that. I can tell you if you like. Sure, that would be great. My mom used to work at the Greenside. Not really as a full-time employee, but just doing odd jobs after school. Yeah, I used to do that. What exactly did your mom work as? A receptionist. At first she cleaned the rooms too, but I think she didn't have to do that anymore at some point. She loved the job at first. Her colleagues were great. Her boss was nice. She even got paid pretty well, especially for the time. Then what was the problem? My dad said she would have probably stayed there forever. She was that happy. But then, I'm getting there. I couldn't just condense the story into one sentence or you'd think I was totally crazy. After a while, she noticed there was a room that was never occupied. And the key to that room was missing from the key rack. What room number was this? I can't remember after all this time. It's just too long ago. If you had to guess. Could it have been number 031? No, I think it had a 7. Oh, okay. No idea, sorry. Anyway, she asked her boss, who gave her a short and simple answer. There were renovations going on in that room, which is why they couldn't rent it out. And that's also why the key was missing. Yes. But in all her time at the Greenside, my mom never noticed any renovations going on. And when the key was still missing after a few months, she asked her colleagues. But they couldn't give her a satisfactory answer either. They said they'd never rented that room out. The key had been missing for years, and that's the way it always had been. They urged her to leave it at that and not think about it anymore. Okay, that's when I really start thinking about it. You can say that again. My mom's colleague jokingly called it the lost room. But I doubt anyone back then really thought that was funny. Anyway. At some point, my mom switched to the night shift because the motel was quieter then, and that way she had more time to revise for her exams. But that's when things were really weird. She started to feel scared of the room, and that got even worse at night when she was all alone in the huge motel, because she was sure that she heard strange noises coming from the room. What noises? Cracking and scratching noises. Damn, those are weird. It was as if there was an animal locked inside the room that was trying to escape. She felt ashamed and kept it to herself. She even avoided her colleagues because she believed they were talking about her behind her back. That must have gone on for a while, and after she never found an explanation. Until one night she fell asleep at the reception desk and was woken up by a strange noise behind her. Behind her? She turned around and there it was, as if it had never been missing, hanging neatly between all the other keys on the rack. The key to the loft room. That's scary. Very. What would you have done? Would you have taken it? No way. Good question. I think I would have. I would have wanted to know. My mom took it. My dad said she was very afraid, but didn't hesitate for a second. She could have waited for one of her colleagues. But she didn't. She took it and went straight to the loft room. I can understand her. Yeah, so can I, kinda. But I don't think I'd have taken the key. I would have. Okay, what happened to her, though? She's really slow, this person. Like I said, my dad told me all of this because he wanted to make her look bad. But it just had the opposite effect. Okay, what happened when she went to the room? Anyway, as I was saying, she went to the loft room. And when she reached it, she couldn't believe her eyes. There was a light on inside the room. Really? Oh, crap, that's my doorbell. Tell me, what the fuck? Sorry, I've got to go. One of my friends is picking me up. Can't she wait a little longer? No, I'm not that mean. And we're already late. Ugh. If it wasn't for you narrating the whole story, you could have just gone straight to the point. And if you want, I can send you a message when we're done and tell you the rest of the story. Sure, I'd like that. Obviously, I want to know the rest of the story. Great. Talk to you later then. This is so stupid. Come on. Okay. Well, we have to keep doing this. To do more puzzles, but yeah. I guess we're gonna know the rest of the story in the next video that I make. Thank you guys for watching. Bye-bye.